Redacted Postmortem is a spin-off series of our main series, Redacted. While these are not required listening for the core plot in Redacted, they provide world-building details and are encouraged for the full experience. We highly recommend you listen to the paired Redacted episode this is titled after before proceeding. Previously on Redacted.
Bug Boy!
Postmortem incident report regarding last night's aberrant event known as Mansquito. True members in attendance, Eli Reyes. Meeting recording by Public Relations Agent Sloan Summers. Welcome back, Agent Reyes.
It's good to be back.
First order of business before we begin. Why isn't Agent Kane in attendance? I expected him to be here, given his level of involvement in the case.
He had car trouble. I'm filling in for him.
I see. Then let's get started. Agent Reyes, your report was very thorough, but for the benefit of the mezzanine, will you please give us a brief summary of the case leading up to the events of yesterday?
Of course. So, a few days ago, 4 bodies were recovered from an alleyway off Langston. Dr. Fleming's autopsy confirmed that all 4 victims' insides had been liquefied and then extracted from a large puncture wound. We determined this evidence of aberrant activity was more than enough justification to send a recon team. We found what we were looking for, in the sewers beneath Langston. We uncovered approximately 20 more bodies, all in similar condition to the 4 we had recovered previously. That's when the aberration appeared and attacked. Our initial attempts proved ineffective, but eventually our team was able to take it down, and that's when we called it in.
Thank you, Agent Reyes. Cleanup efforts have already concluded. The victims were removed from the site, and what was left of the aberration was moved for further research.
Good deal. All in a day's work. I mean, we wouldn't want anything to slip through the cracks, after all.
Oh, but wait! There's more. We received this log from Dr. Danse this morning.
Okay.
This is Dr. Danse. Autopsy report for ATP-1051. The entity presents as a grotesque amalgam of humanoid and insectoid morphology, roughly the size of an adult human. Its appendages are elongated and jointed in a manner reminiscent of a dipteran limb structure. It features a prominent proboscis that extends from the facial cavity, comprised mostly of soft tissue. These anatomical observations correlate directly with the sexual dimorphism within the Culicidae or mosquito family, wherein male specimens possess a flaccid, brush-like proboscis adapted
Did you just
for
say it's got a
nectar
flaccid
consumption,
proboscis?
and females
Yes.
exhibit the rigid, piercing mouthparts necessary for hematophagy. However, these findings raise concern, given that the Mansquito's proboscis lacks both the tensile rigidity and the barbed end cap morphology typically observed in hematophagous feeders.
Simply put, the creature you killed would have been incapable of penetrating human skin, let alone piercing deep enough to induce full liquefaction and internal drainage.
Wait, so that means that
This means that the culprit of the Langston deaths is still at large, yes. We are likely dealing with at least one additional aberration. A mosquito, if you will.
Well, crap.
And believe it or not, it gets worse. If these two are a breeding pair, then of course we have to consider the potential of offspring. One Culicidae female can lay a clutch of 100 to 300 eggs at a time, and the sewer provides an ideal biosphere for reproduction. Due to the quantity of victims and increased risk of exposure, the Curtain has authorized a special containment team to further investigate the Langston sewers. In the interest of public containment, I have leaked falsified information of a new prolific serial murderer dubbed the Langston Street Killer. I've contacted multiple news outlets and true crime influencers with falsified information. I also made some social media posts on blogs and in armchair detective circles on Reddit and the likes, all to back up my claims. He uses an ice pick, hums while he prowls, and drains his victims of their blood. It's practically writing itself, honestly. I believe that concludes our debriefing, unless you have anything else to add.
There is, yes.
Go on.
I'm sure you recall that a member of our team is missing in action, Agent Chadwick. We sent in a requisition request. Gear. We need to help find him. Should I expect this request will be approved?
Reyes, you know I'm the wrong person to be asking. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to check with Control, see what she says. I will leave your comment in the recording.
Okay, great. Thanks.
All right, so if there is no other pertinent information you wish to report, then I think that sums up the meeting.
Nope. I guess I have nothing additional to report.
Cool. Good talk, Agent Reyes. Can't wait for the next one.
Ow. That concludes our first episode of Redacted Postmortem, our spin-off series featuring Lyssa J. as Sloan, Athan as Eli Reyes, and Dr. Danse, played by Derek Moreland. Useful links are theredactedunit.com for more info, episode details, and transcripts, patreon.com/theredactedunit for audience participation, bonus content behind the scenes, and theredactedunit.com/discord to connect. Thanks for listening.